Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. I always wonder why they did that. Anyway, what's the motherfucking deal, man? Welcome to the Den. If you're not familiar with the Den is the best conversation on the entire interwebs. You can go look anywhere, you search high, search low, you can get the Wayback Machine. But you will not find a thing that is better than what's shaking the Den. Why? Because of all of you wonderful people who come and join the conversation. I guess we're like nightly now, like 6 days a week is what we're shaking for. No Saturdays. Saturdays off. I got to rest. But I'm your host, Honcho, man. Uh, and Den stands for discussing everything national. We're going to keep it all the way real in a world that loves fake shit. So let's get into it first. Make sure you're following all the proper social medias down below. I'm an ashy person, but we're not going to talk about that. Let's see what we got joining us. And then let's get into some good conversation. I know Belle and Dan the man got some early pistachios coming. What is today's date? What's today, the 2nd? It sure is. For now. Some of y'all might be on the East Coast some before this is all over with. It might be the 3rd. So, and I think I actually owe Belle some old call pistachios. So, like I said, let's see what we got joining us. Let's get into it. Let's talk about it. Let's chop it up. Got plenty of crazy videos, as always, to discuss. And we're going to get into the apology. The baby, we talked about him the other day. For those of you who may not have been familiar, if I need to recant that. The rapper who got into some trouble for making some quote-unquote homophobic statements. So we're going to talk about that apology. What does that really mean? And then we're going to talk about there's a lot of stuff going on. Especially in the Twitter sphere. I know I like toxic Twitter. That there's articles from various sources, various platforms saying that Kamala Harris is the worst VP ever. I'm gonna share my thoughts on that. We're gonna get into that a little bit and see what you think. And then for some reason, impeach Biden was trending. And then, it's nothing but a bunch of wokey wokes. And they're only talking about Trump, right? It's super funny. Like, dude ain't in office somewhere. Y'all can't let that shit go. Like, that's weird. Super weird, right? Anyway. Strong and grand, the man with the plan, aka Dan. What's the motherfucking deal? Miss Bell, hope all is well, Southern style. Even though I think you're still more northern than anything. Yeah, so I think you're infiltrating the system. But shout out to Miss Bell. Infinity Reform Pimp. What's the motherfucking deal? Hello, Heidi. Brian Roach, what's the motherfucking deal? Y'all gotta be here before the button click. The only people I saw here before the button click was Bell and Dan. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, like so the apology, we'll get into that. And Brian, man, wherever you at, still thinking about you. Hope all is well, brother. I know you had tragedy in the family, and it was kind of crazy. I was thinking about that yesterday. I can think about it a little bit today. So, my heart goes out to Mr. Roscoe. Like I say, I know I won't say hope all is well, but I hope you are coping as peacefully as possible. I guess that's still not the best words, but let's get into it, man. Let's stop wasting time. Like I said, I want to start opening up the line. I think I figured out the issue with that other line. Let's just make it shake. I tested it out earlier. It worked when I tested it earlier, but y'all know how things go in the Den. Nothing works. So there's that. Let's get it. Let's see. What do I got for y'all? I'm just going to start running through. I ain't going to ask y'all what y'all want to see. Y'all just want to see it. Let me put this up first because y'all know how it goes. The following scenes may be considered graphic. Viewer discretion is advised. If you are a regular, then you already know what's going on here. If you're new to this, just to make sure you're not sensitive, let me put that warning up for you, and I guess to cover my own ass for whatever other reasons. A lot of crazy shit to get into. Let's find it. Let me see where it's at. All right, here we go. And then, like I said, after we go through all these weird things, and we got some messages from other rappers. About their thoughts on some of the stuff that's going on. Um, yeah, we're gonna get into all of that good stuff. I'm gonna save the best for last. I know y'all always say give the black women a break. Black women don't give themselves a break, so I know y'all don't want to see it. Tell them stop doing it, and I wouldn't be able to show it. Hey, there's that. All right, let's get the woke stuff out the way first, and then let's get into some niggardry. This is weird. This is odd. I like tattoos. I think they're interesting, but even I have my limits.
Don't be sad, go get a tattoo. Don't be sad, go get a tattoo. Don't be sad, go get a tattoo. Don't be sad, go get a tattoo.
Now look, Jack. I know, Adam. What's the motherfucking deal? Like I get it, right? Like I say, ink to me is therapy. You'll get you a little ink, a little pain, it's love, whatever you want to call it. There's a point where you just don't care about yourself when you start going to get shit like this, right? I also find it super weird. Mike, what's the motherfucking deal? Shout out to Michael Shomer. I also find it super weird, like the niggas go get like hoods and shit tattooed on them, right? And I get it, ripping for your hood, but like you don't own anything in that hood or that street, or like if you stay in the projects, you go get a tattoo representing the projects that you came up in. I guess you know you got a lot of memories and things there, but hey, whatever. Who am I? My tattoos are all symbolic of something stupid that I've done. I have one tattoo that is matching another tattoo somewhere else out there in the world. We're not going to get into that. One of them is a nickname. One of them is a representation of some former actions. Actually, two of them are. I have one rest in peace tattoo for my sister. A rose under that. What else? I think I'm missing something. And I got a cover up of one. That one's kind of goofy. So there's that. We'll just leave that. So there's those things. Hey, you can't say everything on the damn tube. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, it is what it is. Like, but I get it. You know, some people things have meaning. What does Bernie Sanders sitting in the chair with the fuck, like, that's a memorable moment. You have a meme tattoo. You got and your name is Call Me Wife. No, you better not. You better not. Is she Asian? I thought she was a chubby Latina woman when I first saw this. It might make me think differently about what's going on here. Trill. Interesting. Yeah. Outside. Excuse me. So Heidi trying to work out. She's doing the Mexican women workout. That's like the exercise all Mexican women do at the gym. I don't think it's working. Anyway, next video. But it was a tattoo of him from when he was like, remember at the inauguration, he was all, oh, I got some funny niggardry going on. Yeah, I got some good shit for y'all today. Let's go ahead and get all the woke shit out the way. This is what they're putting in the kids' classroom. I'll be honest, little one gets this in the classroom. She's coming out of that class, probably out of that whole school. Let's check it out. I'm gonna tell you what's most offensive. I'm gonna tell you what's most offensive. You were 10 with a dog. Yeah, I don't. You don't need any. I was gonna say something else. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm more offended by the offbeat, bad vibing that's going on. 'Cause this is not dancing, right? This is like we're so desperate to appear cool to you children. You know, hey, look at us. Just do it. Nike. Nike is sportswear attire, right? The $3 near the eye means I'm gonna stab you soon. Run. But like this is what I'm saying. Like this is all, hey kids, look how cool we are. We're old weird teachers with no rhythm. I would never listen. Like that dancing looked like something somebody's grandma, right? That's some shit somebody's grandma's doing when she's just like, I don't even know. It's like, what's that old shit? Damn, I can't think of that fucking song. You know, them old black and white where they used to do all them weird shit. That's what that shit. That's just terrible. I'm more offended by that than anything else there. I don't know how many flags there are. I don't know how many new gender bender thingies they got going on. Honestly, you need a. I don't even want to keep up with it. I've been trying, right? We learn something new every day. This is for the Heidis of the world. See, you're the problem, Heidi, and I'm going to tell you why. Oh, he's going to steal all your stuff and kill you.
Are not ready to hear.
White women are the biggest hindrance to moving racial equality forward because we have more influence over the raising of our children than anybody else, and white supremacy grows in our homes. And we are the ones teaching our children if only they would behave this way, speak this way, or dress this way, maybe they would have equality. And I will not argue this with anyone.
What's something that people are not ready to hear?
White women are the biggest hindrance to moving racial equality forward because we have more influence over the raising of our children than anybody else, and white supremacy grows in our homes. And we are the ones teaching our children if only they would behave this way, speak this way, or dress this way, maybe they would have equality. And I will not argue this with anyone.
What's something that people...
So, I'm right. I don't want to hear anything you have to say. I'm not open for debate. I'm not open for a reasonable discussion. I'm just going to say what I say and then shut it all off, right? We talk about privilege, power, equality, all that other weird stuff, right? Is that not an example of the stuff that, people like that ran against? So wasn't that kind of like a hypocritical statement, sort of, kind of, whatever? The thing that's something nobody's ready to hear is that those glasses are for 3D movies. Okay, you don't wear those out in public on a day-to-day basis. That's what he's not ready to hear, right? I don't understand this TikTok thing. I'm gonna get on that shit. I'm gonna start bringing all kind of TikToker people into the den. I'm gonna have cool stuff to stay. I'm gonna make feature videos of Scotty. Next, what do we got? Get rid of that. I'm trying to get all the wokey woke stuff out of the way. So let's check this out. For all you sciencey sciencers, the science has changed. It can never stay the same. Every day the science changes. Let's check it out.
So I just finished a 12-hour shift in the emergency department, and it feels like COVID is back, but with a vengeance. I personally have never treated so many COVID-19 patients in one shift, and almost all of the ones who were just so sick were entirely unvaccinated. And some of the people that I've talked to felt like, in a way, they regretted their decision not to get vaccinated because they didn't think that it would be this bad. So if you're on the edge about getting vaccinated, I really encourage you guys to do so, because you don't know how bad it can get and you don't want to take that chance.
First, let's see where we at. Only, what's the motherfucking deal? Oh, sorry, how are you doing this evening, ma'am? The lovely Miss Sarah Lou joining us this evening. How are you, ma'am? The lovely Miss Shonda Tony, how are you this evening, ma'am? I would say the lovely Shannon Jones, but I can't trust Shannon in a produce aisle. So we'll just say what's up to Shannon. Hopefully, she's live with all the rest of us. So there's that. Yeah, I wish I got it so I could still be in the same position saying I wish I didn't get it because it didn't do anything different to me. There you go. One more time. So I want y'all to look at this, right? And I talk about body language, I talk about behaviors and things. Like, something about this just doesn't seem genuine. Anyway, this guy is in Miami, right? If I'm not mistaken, Miami-Dade, and there's only like 124 people total in the Miami-Dade County that are like in the ICU for this. And I forgot they actually had the percentage of them that were actually jabbed up. So something tells me this isn't 100% whatever, right? And again, what was that? The outbreak, I think, in Maryland that happened, and 3/4 of the people were jabbed, but hey, I'm not a doctor. I just play one on internet streams. One more time so y'all can try to see it for yourselves. Tell me what you think, and then we'll move on to the next video.
So I just finished a 12-hour shift in the emergency department, and it feels like COVID is back, but with a vengeance. I've personally have never treated so many COVID-19 patients in one shift, and almost all of the ones who were just so sick were entirely unvaccinated. And some of the people that I've talked to felt like, in a way, they regretted their decision not to get vaccinated because they didn't think that it would be this bad. So if you're on the edge about getting vaccinated, I really encourage you guys to do so, because you don't know how bad it can get, and you don't want to take that chance.
So of those people you see, HK, Harlem Nights, that's definitely a Houston thing. How many of those people would you say are on the larger side of the spectrum? Just curious. Let's see. While we do that, we calculate the numbers. Let's get the crazy old white lady. Yeah, she's not long for this earth. Let's get Dr. Actually, this was kind of funny. I'm trying to run through all the weird woke stuff first, and then I think I only got, let's see, 1, 2, 3 more wokety woke videos. Then we're gonna get into some niggery, and then we're gonna talk about tonight's topic. Yes, y'all see, I'm trying to move quicker through the videos, so that way we actually have time to open up the line and talk, and I don't just be an asshole all evening, but I can be. So anyway, I think this came from the Washington Post. Let's check it out.
Hey, Florida, can we count on you to rush Delta variant? I love what you have to offer, but what about Gamma? And I have lots of friends with Gamma, too. It's just, we're the biggest variant on campus. What else could you want? Hey, guys. Who, these guys? They don't even have a Greek designation yet. We may be small, but we're growing fast. Hey, Florida, you know you can just get vaccinated. Go away, Vermont. Sorry, guys. That's my roommate. He's never even rushed. Loser. Hey, Florida, can we count on you to rush Delta variant? I love what you have.
The news, right? Anywho, let's run through that. Hope y'all enjoyed that. I didn't. Broderick? That's what I say. Broderick is shown through his actions. He doesn't want a wrench. You got to work for a wrench. Broderick has not earned wrench status in the den. I don't think Broderick participates well enough in conversation. His trolling is subpar. He was trending upward for a little bit, and then now he's out of there. I'm also sorry to hear that, Michelle. But that's crazy, right? Who was it? Miss Grace shared something with us the other day, and thank you, Miss Sarah Lou. That 2 people she knew that were fully vaccinated. And speaking of Miss Grace, hey, the lovely Miss Grace joining us. And she said, I think the 2 of them, and they didn't fare so well after getting it. So my deal is, I'm just rolling the dice. I know that looked like something else to some of y'all, but I'm just rolling the dice. Are you doing the rolling the dice dance? Yeah, he was trending up. I would agree. About 2 years ago, Broderick was trending up. Then he started kicking keyboards. I think he spilled some cornflakes on his computer, and then it just went all downhill from there. And all he does is fall asleep in a tub full of garlic Parmesan sauce, and that's where we are. Anywho, I think all the Rona wokiness is out of there. All right, now we're going to start getting into the weird people and their thoughts. And again, I don't understand it. But we're going to run through the weird people and their weird new sexuality term. And then we're going to get into some crazy, funny stuff and plenty of violence. And a video from Bootsy. Little Bootsy. Who is that? Fucking Misty. I like Little Bootsy. Terrible.
About parenting that it's going to make a lot of parents mad.
If you've been following me long enough, you know what I'm about to talk about. I'm going to preface this with I am not telling anybody how to parent their child. This is specifically what I feel is best. and that is that gender creative parenting is a better option for parenting than assigning kids genders at birth and then having them tell you if it's different later. And I say that because by not assigning any gender at birth and treating their gender as an unknown, it gives them so much more opportunity to explore gender identity in all of its facets instead of having this preconceived notion of what gender is that was pushed on them based off of their genital appearance. So again, not telling anybody how to parent, but that's my 2 cents. And that's why we're raising our kiddo the way we are. You don't have to like it, but you will respect it. And if you don't respect it, I'm gonna block you real fast. Also, no hate in the comments because that gets blocked too.
This woman lives her life on the internet. Because you can't block people in real life. It will never be. Well, I don't know. Actually, I don't know. Because the way the world's turning, right? The way the world's turning, I don't even know anymore, right? I don't think there'd be Little League sports pretty soon. Because you're going to have all that weird stuff. Everybody's going to be complaining about all the other stuff. Kids don't want to be competitive anymore. I mean, they're just going to live these digital lives. They're only going to play video games that allow them to be athletic on video game. Well, my creative player, who's non-gender binary allosexual, just went pro and made the Hall of Fame same year. You know what I'm saying? So that's that's where we're at, right? You know what I'm saying? Do 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 do. But yeah, what's worse? That lady in the crazy green hair, this woman in the bottom. Who's more dangerous? This woman here will kill you in real life. That other one will just kill you on the internet and block you. I don't even want to listen to that again. Let's see. Put them in the folder. I got one that's super. I got two more, all right? You thought that was bad. These next 2 are terrible, but I promise everything after these next 2 will be purely entertaining. They will be humorous and slightly questionable. But these are the people that get votes. These are the people that get say-so. And these people get more attention than us normal folks. I don't think all of us are normal. And then I still got questions about Shannon. But the majority of us are pretty normal. And I have a video that may contradict some of the things that I always talk about that I'm going to show, but I'm not going to tell you which one it is. After I'm done showing all the videos, if somebody can guess which one I'm talking about and the thing that I'm talking about, I will, I'll offer some pistachios. I'll put some pistachios on the table and then we'll take some calls. These are both terrible. Let's just go with this one first because the other one gets real weird, right? This, and you're gonna be like, Honcho, this shit right here is weird. You're talking about this ain't the weirdest one. It's gonna get real weird. Yeah. Keep watching that mailbox, Broderick. It's on the way. Yeah, sure.
Let's talk about libidoist and non-libidoist asexuals. This is part 19 of Ace Ed. Libidoist is a term used to describe any person, regardless of orientation, that experiences sexual urges or desires. They have a libido. They might have sexual relationships, have a desire to participate in sexual acts, or self-stimulate. Libidoist asexuals exist because libido and sexual attraction are not the same thing. Most allosexuals are libidoists, so some people assume that libidoist asexuals are just allosexual. Not the case. Non-libidoist is used to describe anyone who does not have an active sex drive, or at least a very low one. They don't typically feel the need to self-stimulate or participate in sexual acts. This is how most people perceive asexuality, and a large percent of us do fall under non-libidoist. However, allosexuals can also be non-libidoist. Let's talk about libidoist and
Professor Trail, fuck you. Appreciate the love. Libidoist, non-libidoist. They're making things up and I'm not playing the game. Okay? Y'all can play the game if y'all want to. If y'all want to get into all that shit, like y'all can do whatever you want to do. You can do whatever y'all want to do. Y'all feel free. I'm just trying to get me about 10 to 15 acres somewhere. Minimum. Just get off the grid. I told you, like, I don't even know, man. Like, I just want off the grid. 335. Peace. That's terrible, Silky. Like that's what I want to think, right? Like I want to think like this is a joke, but then sometimes like look at their faces. And it's like they got to be taking these serious. Are these degrees or something on the back of the wall? You know, super wokey woke educated. Like then the fact they put themselves out there, kind of the attire, then like it's just too much. It's way too much effort doing all this. Why you hating on Silky G, man? We all know Deshaun is on some stuff, but I'm not gonna get into that Tasha K thing. But I don't trust no bitch that wears that much makeup. And again, whatever. That's a whole. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Waka, I'm gonna do like Waka. It was super funny because somebody like Waka's a certified. How do you become a certified farmer? Just start farming, like just get you a farm and then do all that. There was no more room in hell. The dead will walk the earth. In this case, yeah, we're here. Like a lot of people got like crazy zombie eyes. Just yeah, you know, I'm a allo libido and I'm a libido and sexual preferences and choices. This is how I wake up first thing in the morning. I wonder who's not thinking about my sexual preferences. But I don't even have a libido, so why aren't they addressing the fact that I don't even want to have sex? I just want to be acknowledged, and this is a way for me to get some attention by talking about it, even though I'm not feeling sexual, but sometimes I have sexual desires. Like, and it's a bunch of like over talking nonsense. Appreciate the love, Dan the man. But just saying people talk about anyway. On the fun Planned Parenthoods and weird shit like that. Anywho. Crazy stuff. Got to go to farm school. I got to get my farmer's degree. Gosh darn it. What is that? Was that like a 4-year program? Let's see. Delta Echo Golf. What's the motherfucking deal? Yeah, I'm gonna just do like one of my partners I know and just print a bunch of fake degrees and you know, there's that. See, Jaja, what's the motherfucking deal? Excuse me, Trillard. I mean, we are in this part of the show, right? We did it, right? The reference was suitable, correct? Because you called me something kind of questionable Kool-Aid man. So, middle fingers to you. Let's get off this shit because it makes me feel weird. This dude is real weird. Let's go. This goes into weird for now. Y'all thought that was strange, right? So y'all thought the last two were strange. The last two were strange. I don't even want to talk. You know what? I am going to talk about Simone and the mental issues, right? I didn't know that mental health got fixed that quickly. So there's that. But maybe I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a psychologist. I'm just another nigga on the internet. So, you know, there's that. So y'all thought those last two were weird, right? The don't raise your kid as any gender, so they can't be Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts because you don't want them to get all weird. You're going to let them decide when they have no soul and they're fucking 40 years old and been through all the weird shit and have regrets. You have to guide the children. That's your job as a parent, to give them instruction, not let them come into the world. Like, if that's the case, just have the kid and just like leave it in the middle of the street somewhere and let it figure itself out, right? Just let it figure itself out. It'll survive, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Anywho, whatever. But yeah, I thought that was weird. This is really, really weird, right? Now they'll make that shit tomorrow. You know, we live in a modern, right now, microwave society. So you ain't even got to put in Jordan work. You just got to do something for like 3 days and you get a Jordan documentary because people think it's exceptional. It's just the greatest, even though, whatever, we'll get into that.
I made a really loud, yelly video about this, but I decided I will approach this in a more calm but stern manner. A lot of the people using kitty and pup and bunny self-pronouns are
Whoever says the saying first. 1,000 pistachios. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know the saying. I don't even have to tell y'all. Whoever says the saying first in its entirety, 1,000 pistachios. Let's go.
Are neurodivergent minors. It is a very common neurodivergent experience to feel a disconnect from being human and from the societal expectation of the gender you were assigned at birth. So when you have this intersection of feeling a disconnect from being human and a disconnect from the societal expectation of gender, whether you're neurodivergent or not, a lot of people have this experience who aren't neurodivergent. It's just very common with neurodivergent people. When this intersects, you get noun self pronouns and animal noun self pronouns. If you are not comfortable using someone's pronouns because you assume it's kink for some weird ass reason, don't interact with them and just shut up about it.
So I wanted to pull up the proper. Hello, G Mary Lupe. Welcome to the den. I think it's maybe my first time seeing you. If I missed you before, I apologize, but welcome. We're all friends in the den. You might have caught us at all time, but here we are. Cool Amber, what's the motherfucking deal? So I want y'all to take a look at everything that's going on here. When I tell you these are cries for attention and people need help, this is what happens when you let the television raise your children. Did I post the Gonzo video in the Discord yesterday? I think I put it in the Discord because I didn't want to put it on here. I didn't want any kind of weird copyright claims or anything. Neurodivergent, right? And I want y'all to understand what this means. And it says neurodivergent minors, okay? I'm going to play this again after we get the proper definition. Differing in mental or neurological function from what is considered typical or normal. Frequently used with reference to the autistic spectrum disorders, not neurotypical, right? To me, that is a more pleasant way of saying some form of mental illness, maybe. And I'm sure it's not all mental illness. But again, while I whoop only one line in this challenge, I want y'all to hear this again and then we'll talk about it.
I made a really loud, yelly video about this, but I decided I will approach this in a more calm but stern manner. A lot of the people using kitty and pup and bunny self-pronouns are neurodivergent minors. It is a very common neurodivergent experience to feel a disconnect from being human and from the societal expectation of the gender you were assigned at birth. So when you have this intersection of feeling a disconnect from being human and a disconnect from the societal expectation of gender, whether you're neurodivergent or not, a lot of people have this experience who aren't neurodivergent. It's just very common with neurodivergent people. When this intersects, you get noun self pronouns and animal noun self pronouns. If you are not comfortable using someone's pronouns because you assume it's kink for some weird ass reason, don't interact with them and just shut up about it.
What are y'all's thoughts on that? I really want to know how I feel about that because, one, it makes my brain hurt because we find really, really odd stuff going on here, right? We find really questionable mental capabilities. These people need help, okay? These people need assistance. We cannot continue to encourage this mentality. It's not safe for them or anybody because what it is they're dealing with more inside than just feeling disconnected from societal norms, all right? There is something else going on in there. And I truly do feel bad for these people, right? Because they're going to look for other methods of escape, if you will. I'm trying to do something because there's something funny here that I want to show you. Actually, I didn't get this. I forgot to. I'm going to pull this up. Now, right? So we say this person's crazy, this person got some issues going on, neurodivergent. They use a lot of big words or supposedly big words to sound more intelligent. They discover a word and they overuse it, they oversaturate it in their language. And it again tries to make it seem intelligent. Like Heidi said, they try to talk down to you like you're the one that isn't making any sense. But there's a phrase called keep it simple, stupid, you know. And I think that's the best way to live life without trying to overcomplicate things. When you start looking for these complications, these different intersections, that you find a lot of these people have other personal issues going on. Now, I know that made y'all all confused. I know that hurt y'all's head. So let's get funny. We're out of all the woke stuff, but let's transition into this properly.
What's the animal's name?
It's my appointment.
Oh, this is a veterinarian's hospital.
I identify as a dog.
Huh?
I identify as a dog.
Not really.
Yeah. Woo! Like, woo!
What's the animal's name?
It's my appointment.
Oh, this is a veterinarian's hospital.
I identify as a dog.
Huh?
I identify as a dog.
Not really.
Yeah. Woo! Like, woo!
What's the animal's name?
It's
Now, it seems like a joke, right? It seems super funny. But is this any different than basically what she's saying? I mean, are we not on the brink of this behavior? She's talking about people with animal pronouns who identify as animals and doing all this other weird shit. Like, these are games that I refuse to play. John, my favorite New Yorker, what's the motherfucking deal? Like I said, it's, you know, there's a story about Wanda Willis, what's the motherfucking deal? How you doing this evening? Terrible. I don't even want to think about that. But again, these people operate around us, right? These people are existing in society. These people get much more special treatment, but not the special treatment that they need. Again, if you're feeling disconnected from being a human being, that's a problem. That's an issue. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can talk about all the other stuff and it's all ridiculous, but you know, you can try to find a premise. It usually isn't a solid foundation, but to the point where you feel like I don't even know what type of animals there are or whatever, but it's crazy, right? Again, it's a mental issue and they need help to come back to normalcy because something ain't right. Let's get it. Some people about that life. I seen, but there was a story about a dude, right? How you talk about if you identify as a chicken called 911. There was a dude, something had happened. I think it was, I had heard this story a long time ago. But I think his house burned down. And I think his wife and kid might have been inside, right? And I can't remember if it was father-in-law or somebody like that. Like, basically was calling him a chicken, said, you know, because he didn't go back in there and save him, he let him die. And like he took that shit to fucking heart, basically, and was known as a crazy dude, walking around town like clucking and doing weird shit, like acting like it's like he became that mentally. Like he had a super traumatic experience. It was like, you know, became the chicken man. So there is weird stuff going on. No, I didn't. I did not. I know what you're talking about, but no, I did not. I was out and about today, and I was listening to something. Yeah, what the fuck is this? That sounds like trouble. But no, I did not. I had not watched it. Next video. I'll check it out after the stream. Get all the wokies out of here. We've had enough woke. Okay, y'all want humor? Y'all want violence? I'm gonna give y'all violence. So we talk about, I know y'all tell me, Honcho, lay off the black women, ease up off the black women every day. Every day you're shitting on black women. I don't make these people do this. Like that's the thing, when people get mad at you for showing stuff or talking about things, like I don't make the people do any of this stuff. Like I'm not out there encouraging y'all kick her ass. But let's go this way. So I won't start off with the ladies, but I will definitely save the best for last, right? That's what y'all say. I thought this was hilarious.
You talk about me, your mama, nigga. What you want to do? What you talk about me?
This is Sparta.
Try me. Try me. You talk about me, your mama, nigga. What you want to do? What you talk about me? Your mama, my mama dead. Keep talking. Okay. Keep talking. I will kill your bitch ass. Try me. Try me. Kill your bitch ass. Nigga.
Talk about a nigga mama, they gonna kill you. Now, that little laugh, that right there, a person is willing to risk their own safety to harm you, they are serious, right? Motherfucker like jumped off the hill at an angle, motherfucker elevated and shit. And I'll be honest, at that point, you might as well start fighting, right? Like, you can already hit the nigga. Like, it's a fight at this point. It's not like... That's not a normal part of a discussion or a debate or even a heated argument. That's a fight at this point. This nigga jumped off a small hill and put a foot in your chest. Like, now I know the dude in the white didn't want to fight him anyway, right? But I mean, you might as well commence with the ass whooping. Like, you can already start hitting the nigga. Now you just put, like, the pushing part is how it initiates. Then, you know, usually that's like a bunch of bullshit. Like, this nigga, you initiated with full-fledged aerial combat. You know what I'm saying? And then you want to start pushing on the motherfucker, like, again. But that laugh, whoever's on, that shit was terrible, huh? This nigga rolled backwards, bro. That's a new white tee. He messed up his new white tee. Ain't that about a motherfucker? That wasn't a Bruce Lee. That was the, what was that, Jabbar, when he was in the movie fighting Bruce Lee? That nigga can't breathe like he got the Rona. Terrible. All right, we got more shit. Crazy shit. Let's have a little more. I'm gonna space it out. A little violence, a little humor.
You talk about me, your mama, nigga. What you want to do? What you talk about me? Your mama, my mama dead.
Talk about my mama dead.
Help your homie, fuck. Hey, help your homie, fuck. Up out now. Bill, fuck you, son. Boss on his ass. Boss on his ass, fuck. Boss on his ass. Fuck you talking about? Hey. Boss on his ass, fuck. Boss on his ass. Get out. Fuck you talking about getting busted with that ass. Hey, somebody got to grab his cup. They got a cup, fuck. Boss on his ass. Oh, fuck him great. Oh, fuck him great. Hey. We got cups. We got cups. Y'all want cups? These my cups. He's dropping everything. On photo. Hold on. We got the camera. We got the camera on the ground.
Bye.
Now, it's going to be a point where, it's already at this point. We've seen several videos where we have seen law enforcement in heated situations where normally people go to jail or people get arrested or anything else. They're not doing those kind of things anymore. Not even really arresting niggas fighting. Niggas getting attacked. They ain't even popping the tasers no more. Why? Because they don't want to set it off again, right? We've seen these crazy situations that have taken place. Now, exactly. If they would have lit that motherfucker up like the 4th of July, right? If they'd have lit that motherfucker up like the 4th of July, lady, let's just laugh, terrible. Then them same niggas we talking about, oh, spark off on them, do this, all this other shit, or whatever he said, bust off on them, would be crying BLM and ready to burn the city up, right? They didn't deserve it. They didn't, you know, they ain't do nothing. That's what I said. I told you about the didn't do nothing. Like, I used to think that was the most, I used to think that didn't do nothing shit was the most racist shit ever. I'm like, hey, that's fucked up. But then You start watching this shit, you start seeing that shit. That's what they all fucking say, man. Ship is cop. Yeah, ship is cop. They eat they donuts after a well done job. Y'all get them Krispy Kreme shits. Y'all, them niggas don't know what to do. But again, like they over tell people probably gonna say they did too much wrestling with them. These niggas swinging off on them, trying to catch a square with them. I don't know what. Let me put that in my notes and check the trivia thing why it's not properly button. I haven't spent any time to the thing. God's grace, what's the motherfucking deal? Oh, you want revenge only? Should I give you that privilege? I'll put this video and play it again while I whoop your behind one more time.
Your homie, fuck. Hey, help your homie, fuck. Bull go with their ass. Bull go with their ass. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Y'all on bullshit, fuck. Y'all on bullshit, fuck. Look, Bill. Get up out of there. Bill, fuck you.
Now, that's my one reason why I say no fat cops. Because if you can't get busy with a motherfucker like that, then you're in the wrong profession. The motherfuckers run. I told you, Atlantean, y'all send me white people shit, I will play it and we will talk about it. White people do weird woke shit in the corner of their homes and talk about weird pronouns and shit like that. Or they've already sold their cameras. The ones who do crazy shit like that, they've sold their phones for meth, so they don't get to record the shit. You know what I'm saying? Damn, out of commission for 16 minutes. Oh yeah. Let's see. Say if I win a challenge against you, got to react to that video live. How long is the video? It sounds like a good deal, but let me how long is the video? Because I did say I was going to open up the line today to actually let people call in. So if it's not a long video, I'll do it. Let me see something. What is that? Is that a script or is that the challenge? Oh no, actually that's oh wow. That is super long, right? Okay. I think that should be updated now. All right, cool. Doesn't sound like a bad deal. But that's what I'm saying. So when these niggas stop coming in your neighborhood, when your grandma's house get raided, kicked in, and they don't want to come do shit, or they shoot out like I said, when who was it the other day we watched the video with the chick, the chicks out there fighting yesterday, and then somebody talking about call the cops, and do all this other shit, right? But y'all was just talking about, y'all just riding, talking about defunding motherfuckers and all that other shit, right? Now, I do believe that they should be held to a higher physical standard. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they should be, but I appreciate the love, Trill. Let me see. You still recovering? Challenge. Damn, I'm still recovering. Ah, damn. I don't know why I was out there for something. But like I say, again, because whose communities are getting impacted by this? This is the shit like why niggas are so dumb, because it's y'all communities that's getting fucked off. Y'all like, we could do a survey, right? We could do a real live survey. And you go ask people from more Caucasian areas, right? How many of your people have died from, gang-related or drug-related gun violence? And you'll have a couple. You'll have some of them. Like I said, we can slide through the trailer park. They'll give you some. But you go ask every nigga you know in a more urban neighborhood, right? How many people you know? Shit, they gonna start counting off. Shit, what year? You know what I'm saying? But again, niggas do the most damage to niggas. Been over, I forgot the stat. I had the fucking article pulled up, but I want to say since the 80s, and this article was like in 2015, so I'm sure we could add a few thousand more. I'm pretty sure we could add 10 or 15,000 more probably then since 2015. Niggas killing niggas, dog. Like, and niggas get mad, black on black crime. But we want to talk about the cops. We want to talk about the police. Police kill a couple of niggas a year. right? And half the time them niggas be having some shit going down. It'd be sketchy. Yeah, we can argue about it, whatever. But you know niggas who done killed the babies, done killed the innocent motherfuckers. We saw the videos that showed when niggas jumped out and just started clearing the whole block. You know what I'm saying? What? 26 people, only 16 life? Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Like, my thing is why I say this is not because I'm all super pro cop. It's like, but y'all would rather complain and be mad about something that rarely happens. It's almost like with the jab shit. You know, people going crazy over something that's not killing people like that, but you got stuff going on, whatever. Instead of focusing on the real problem, right? You know, I'm sure obesity's killing more over an extended period of time. We can talk about all the heart disease, we can talk about everything else that goes with it. And you'd rather focus on something minuscule instead of the real problem. Like, and then get mad when people talk about the shit, but you know, you're slowly deteriorating. You're slowly losing, you know, power. Then you vote for motherfuckers who say, yeah, we're gonna get them out of your neighborhoods and we're gonna defund them, and well, that don't matter to nobody else because it's happening in your neighborhoods. Y'all want to get mad about it. Like I say, every day I pull up a video. I'm finna pull up some more videos. Niggas beating niggas up, all that other shit. Y'all, if y'all can find me videos of white people do, I told you I'll talk about it. But what you got, if you want to see videos of white people doing shit like this, you gotta wait till like a hockey championship, some type of national college championship. But shit, since the fucking Rona, you know, everything been all minimized. The crowd's been minimized. You ain't got that shit. Milwaukee Bucks won. What happened? Niggas started shooting. Okay, niggas can't even go out downtown and have a good time. Start shooting. Like, it's. Oh, I ain't started. I'm gonna get on this day when I'm gonna get on camera white face and just I'm turning in my black car. Gosh darn it! But that's what I'm saying. Like, my deal is just like, bro, like niggas don't see that shit. Y'all been listening to too much rap. Y'all been listening to too much other shit. I'm gonna get on that in a second. We're gonna talk about the baby. We're gonna talk about Kamala. We're gonna talk about all this shit. Like, niggas care too much about representation. And I'm not saying that the white man is your savior. I'm not saying any of this shit. But I'm saying look at the real situation. Look who's really taking the L. When you get mad about it, instead of being emotional about the shit, like, be reasonable. Just because it's black don't mean it's all that. Like, I get it. Minimal representation, all this other shit, but it's because of the shit that we give our fucking attention to. It's always got to be an entertainer, some kind of goofy ass celebrity that ain't really doing shit. You know what I'm saying? When you got real quality people out there that should be, you know, embraced, celebrated, who should be mentioned, put in a conversation. But we don't want to talk about that because that shit ain't cool. They can't rap. You know what I'm saying? Fucking what's his name? He did it right way. Like, people have literal blueprints that you can follow to live a better life, but you don't get to wear the Balenciagas and the sagging pants. You don't get to fucking, you know what I'm saying, rap and wear the gold chains and all that shit. You don't get to sell dope. You don't get to fuck a bunch of hoes and have babies everywhere. We've normalized that retarded ass shit. Like, that shit is what's happening. But now, y'all got so woke. And people that start telling y'all, oh, it's okay, that's what it is. But then you don't realize how that shit's deteriorating your community. But single, black, strong, black, you don't ever see that nowhere. As a single, strong Mexican woman, no, she can do it. Single, strong white women, single, strong Asian women, no, you don't. So why is it only strong black? But again, that motherfucker would rock with that goofy shit. It is what it is. That is true. That is true. Strong and grand. I appreciate that. I appreciate the love. But it's like, yeah, they y'all let them infiltrate the movement, right? The BLM movement. Y'all let them slide right in and start doing shit, setting it off, and y'all start getting triggered. And niggas talking about, oh, why ain't no banks in the black neighborhoods? Well, y'all run up in them motherfuckers. You know, that's what was happening in the 90s. Niggas was robbing banks like a motherfucker. Niggas still doing that shit. Motherfucking me, why aren't there certain businesses in there? Well, shit, as soon as it went down, what happened? Motherfuckers ran up in them hoes, and then fucking some of them hoes still shut down, right? You got to go across town to get the shit, but all of a sudden it's the companies, it's the corporation that's raised. They don't open these stores over here. They don't want to give jobs because the motherfuckers going there stealing that shit. Motherfuckers got mad, remember? Walmart, the fucking hair shit. Motherfuckers been mad. They're keeping the hair under lock. It's the black hair care products, and they're locking them up. It's just not right. Why? You know why? Because they're losing money behind that shit. Do you think they want to take the extra time and effort it takes for a Walmart associate to go unlock some shit when everything else is accessible for you to get for yourself, to go help your ass get some shit out of there? No, it's a fucking waste of time. They could be doing other shit to make the store more productive, but because motherfuckers, they're coming that bitch clipping everything, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, niggas was clipping. I'm not gonna say much. Not me, but niggas was clipping banks. 90s, niggas was clipping banks on a regular. It may not have always been fucking headline news. Niggas still doing that shit. I was locked up with a nigga was doing this when I was there last year. Nigga was talking about he was knocking off them hoes, but he was essay action. But like I say, so that shit is not a thing of the past. Bank robberies is not a thing of the past. You know what I'm saying? And so niggas just want to get mad. Everything has to be right. Like if you wake up and you literally think everything is fucking racist, bro, you are the fucking problem. They got you. They got you. They won. If you wake up and your whole lens is everything's racist, the reason why I'm this is because it's racism. But then you can look and see, I don't know, you can see, well, again, you're not looking for it though, because if they ain't rapping, like I said, niggas don't care. Like for niggas, success gotta be I made it to the NBA, the NFL or something like that. Like the most low percentage possibilities is success. And then, you know, when niggas don't make it, I could have been. You could have done a lot of shit. And this is me too, so I'm not sitting here like pointing a finger and I'm like there's so many things, and I'm saying this from flaws that I knew when I fucking, you know, thought differently, right? So the reason I say this shit is to encourage, especially other motherfuckers, especially who are way younger, who still got plenty of time, and not to say that anybody my age or older doesn't have time, but your window is a little bit different, you know. You know, you might not have the French door, you might not have the bay window, you might have a little bathroom window, you know what I'm saying? Somebody might be picking it. Who's that picking in my window? Pow. All I'm saying is your window is different, right? But you still got the opportunity to change your mind. Like, but like I say, there's certain motherfuckers like, the Jim Crow shit is over with. But when they only show you the racism, when they only show you these things, when that's a fucking small percentage, and they got to hunt for that shit. Like, again, when I say, when a racist act happens, they get so excited about that shit. When people say we need to have our own stand-up, stop giving these Asians money, no one has one. Exactly. Look, let me tell you something, man. Right? The motherfucking me, challenge this nigga true. Made me lose my train of thought. Fuck with this nigga. But yeah, I told y'all the nigga made. Why am I still out of commission? I changed the fucking thing. What the fuck? Didn't I save that shit? It's bullshit. I changed it. Oh no, I need to, let me cut it off and cut it back on. Maybe that'll save it. Why are all these so fucking high? Let's do this, do that. Do this, do that. I don't know. But like I said, the dude, I can't remember where, I don't even know where it was, a black-owned Chinese food spot, right? Right? I thought the shit was dope. You know what niggas did? Made memes about the shit. Oh, wait, hold up. Wait a minute. No. Black-owned Chinese. But you'll go to the Chinese food spot in the hood. They serving the fried chicken. They serving all that shit. Eat that shit all up. It's all super loud to you, right? You'll support that shit. But you swear niggas make the best soul food. Then it'll be Mexicans in the kitchen cooking the Chinese food. Y'all want to be 1,000, bro? Here's the deal. I'll make a poll, real quick poll. Now I'm just gonna do it up here. I'm gonna drop. You just put your word out there. What group, race, whatever you want to call it, is the best cooks? I just want to know y'all's opinion. I want to know y'all's spot. See, only lie, she part of the problem. Look at it, talking about impossible. Why not? The recipes are out there. Why not? The recipe, yeah, Chinese soul food spots. You go to a Chinese seafood spot, you swear niggas make the best seafood, the best. So like, other cultures come here, learn the game, and then fucking rock with it, right? In your own personal opinion, just whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Chinese PR. And that's another thing a lot of the Asian people do. They do a lot of infusions, like fusion foods and shit like that. But that's what I'm saying. Like, we so washed on everything. It has to be black. It's got to be black this, got to be black that. And that's how motherfuckers be hosing your ass. That's how motherfuckers be hosing your ass. Like, it be the same black motherfucker that's hosing you, telling you all that bullshit, right? And then gaming your motherfucking ass. What has Al done for anybody? You know what I'm saying? We was super excited that African guy became president, right? That we were so woke. Like, it don't take nothing, bro. It takes nothing to appease niggas. This nigga Barack ain't even really grow up in America like that. This nigga had no black culture, bro. No black culture. And this is not like shooting and shitting on Barack and, you know, what he did or didn't do, right? This nigga dad was Kenyan. You should be able to challenge. Let me see. Cause I cut it on and cut it off. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna. It should be working. Goddamn. I don't know. The bot is doing some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? The dude, what was it? It wasn't Indonesia for a little while. It was something. I'm still, I don't know what the fuck this shit doing. And he grew up in a white house with a white mom, a strong white woman, you know, a strong, single mother, a strong white woman. You know what I'm saying? Y'all would not say that shit. Boy, that shit would put like Hawaii, Portland, again, exactly, white grandparents, y'all. But as soon as this nigga said, hey, niggas, I'm here. I can hoop. I shoot the jumper. I listen to a little rap music. I really like that ludicrous. Hey, throw them bows. Vote for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and niggas just ate that shit up. Ate it up. Oh, Barack a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? And all that other shit. Miss Ann, that was his mom's name. That's a pleasant name. But my personal belief is Mexicans. Mexicans learn and adapt and cook all the food. Everywhere. Everywhere you go, it's Mexicans in the kitchen. Don't care where it's at. And men are better cooks than women. You can argue me with that if you want to. That's fine. You're entitled to your opinion. But when you look at all the top chefs and all the everything you look at, it's always men. Why is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is that? And so, again, it doesn't take nothing to satiate niggas. Hey, Kamala put on some fucking Timberlands. Y'all was all on that shit. Let me finish up these videos, man, because like I say, just, you know, it gets crazy. And I'm saying a lot of this because who was the Atlantean was talking about the white people do anything wrong. Like, white people do a lot of fucking bullshit. All kind of people do bullshit. But like, that's my deal. Is just like with niggas, like if you say something about niggas, it's always don't talk about it. Why we got to talk about this? Like, because it's happening every day in majority black cities, majority black neighborhoods. And who's suffering from it? Black folks, niggas. White people ain't suffering from that shit. They're like, God damn it, I'm going to get out of here. I'm not going to be out here hanging out with Kareem and Jamal. I just won't do it. Gosh darn it. So again, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like I said, man. But like I said, again, and they got excited about these secret brother walking the Tim's yet on the Converse and all that. Like, like look for fucking substance and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's like my deal. And like I say, anybody, you can do whatever you want to, but don't let them play you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my whole deal. Stop letting motherfuckers play you. Now, let's get into some funny stuff and then more violence.
Not a contestant, man. He in the middle, man. Take a step, Joe. Take a step, Joe. Woo! Woo! Oh! 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 Down goes Fraser.
can't sue Mr. Cody. He was on his wrong line.
Damn. Not a contestant, man. He in the middle, man. Take a step, Joe. Take a step, Joe. Woo!
Talking about bad decisions, right? I think he might have died. That's the ghetto Olympics. Everybody's in the Olympic spirit. You know what I'm saying? Yes, this is the Dope Feet Olympics. Because niggas is out there tripping. This nigga still dressing like 2003. Oh, that's very unfortunate. Next video. Like, I'm wondering how he got that far, right? I think it's rigged. Right here with these red boxes, that's where it starts getting, they're losing stability. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers ran out of black crates and just started going stealing crates from other stores. Where did they get all these fucking crates from? That's what I need to know. Let's get to the real root of this situation. But, you know, as the shirt said yesterday, I am King Coon, and this is what I do. See, this is what we celebrate, right? Y'all wanna see what we celebrate, what we're proud of, what we enjoy. I show y'all this type of shit every single fucking day. I wish I could. I wish I had to work hard to find this shit. I have to put no effort into this shit. It's everywhere.
Hey, she done. Where's the other bitches at? Hey, she done, man. She done. Huh? Yeah. Let them do it. Where's the other bitches at? Hey, she done, man. She done. Huh? Yeah. Let them do it.
They just cackle like fucking Cinderella's evil sisters and shit, like the fucking Wicked Witch of the West and shit. Whoop that nigga ass. Yeah, like I say, and this should be recent shit. This should be more recent shit. Like I could go back in the time machine and probably have unlimited. But I'll make you a deal. Chill. I'll save that video and I'll do a live reaction to it on the stream tomorrow. And that'll be the start of the stream. I don't know what it's about. I will allow y'all to send me 2 or 3 videos like that, and I'll do live reactions to them, and then we'll talk. We'll talk about those. That's what we'll do. We'll break them down. We'll talk about them. And you know, the live should be rocking tomorrow. I'm still testing that stuff. So look again. When I talk about black women act like black men, where we at? Tattoos, J's and Jordans and Air Force Ones and shit. Like. They don't even wear female shoes no more. Bitch got Chucks on. Like, they dress and act like niggas now. You know what I'm saying? And again, I don't say this shit because it makes me feel good. They beating and stomping on the bitch. Where's the femininity in any of this? They laughing at the bitch. They cackling like hens and shit. The nigga the only one talking about she didn't had enough. She good. Chill out. This is humor. This is funny to them. You know what I'm saying? That bitch looked like she fell and she had to get up. Goofy ass back up. She probably fell trying to kick her ass, lost her ass all off balance and shit. Now she finally got it. Took her all that long to get her ass back up. They stomping on this bitch. This is black girl magic right here, baby. Y'all love it, don't you? But y'all get mad at me for showing you this because a lot of y'all live in these little cages or these caves act like this shit don't fucking happen. This shit happens every fucking motherfucking day. I be showing y'all this shit from, you know, we want to. This is why situations like, damn, I can't remember the girl name right now. The big girl who was out there stabbing. You know what I'm saying? The other one, it was another one that was in Ohio at the same time as that chick was stabbing, or trying to stab the other chick that actually got stabbed. That was 13. But people say, "Oh, this don't happen. It's all the cops. It's all it's all this ain't real. This the cops doing this to us. We stomping the fuck out of each other every fucking day. Who doing more damage? Fucking cops? Or we doing this shit to our fucking selves? Safety orange, terrible. Must be a gang, orange gang. She getting jumped in, cuz. Oh, look, cuz. You know, but niggas be mad at me. Honcho, why you talking about it? Why you bringing it up? Why you mentioning it? Because shit keep happening. If I don't speak on it, who will? Oh. We need more of this next video that I'm finna show y'all. We need more of this. If the motherfuckers be out in public doing this type of shit, this is what needs to continue to happen. Hold on. Is we back? Hold on. Y'all let me know if we back. I know we tapped out. Crashed out for a second. We live? We live? Okay, we live, bet. All right, yeah, tapped out on. They ain't see like mad. Somebody probably mad out there. He's over there telling the real shit about the niggers, and I don't like it. It doesn't make me feel good. I'm mad about it. I don't like it. He's pointing out the truth, and everybody else is telling me this is black girl magic, and the black lives, they matter. And he's saying that it's not. He's saying that we do bad stuff. Even though I see it every day that I go outside, we got people beating up crackheads and dope fiends in our communities, and it makes me feel bad. But if I just imagine it away and get on the internet and say we all got great dancing skills, then all these problems will go away. We'll just dance our problems away, because that's the way it works. The ancestors will come back and dance with us, and the cops and the white people will just disappear, and everything will be all right in the world again. We won't even fight each other anymore. That's white supremacy. It's all slavery is the reason we're fighting each other and stomping each other in the Orange Air Force. So that's what's going on. Anywho, let's go.
Nigga, oh my god, what the fuck is this?
I gotta go. Stop.
Yo, no, you gonna go viral today. You going viral today. Nah, where you from?
Long Island,
No, nigga, you look like if Fox was a person.
You mean.
You look like Fox Boulevard.
Stop being mean.
I'm not being mean. You knew you was gonna get it coming outside like that. Oh my god, your stomach got a stomach. What the fuck is you, oh my god. Yo, my nigga, that shit not even cute. Yo, you about to go viral. What's your name? Why you look like wet bread in a bag? Oh my god, you look like in the YP, the YPGs. Nigga, oh my god. What the fuck is this?
I gotta go. Stop.
Yo, no, you gonna go viral today. You going viral today. Nah, where you from?
Long Island,
No, nigga, you look like if Fox was a person.
You mean.
You look like Fox Boulevard.
Stop being mean.
I'm not being mean. You knew you was gonna get it coming outside like that. Oh my god, your stomach got a stomach. What the fuck is you, oh my god. Yo, my nigga, that shit not even cute. Yo, you about to go viral. What's your name? Why you look like wet bread in a bag? Oh my god, you look like in the YP, the YPGs.
Nigga say wet bread in a bag. That's hilarious. But this is what I'm saying. Motherfuckers go out in public like this, knowing what the fuck they got on. You know what the fuck you wearing. You knew what it was when you put that shit on before you fucking went outside, right? You know what I'm saying? Shame. People. The shame needs to come back. And you're gonna wave at the camera like, hi. Like, what the fuck? Like, you knew all that shit when you was in the camera and you was like, see, this is what happened with this. She didn't have that goddamn weight loss surgery. She went to Mexico and got the cheap one. The fucking weight loss surgery, right? And then, and it's just like, that's what happened. Now she feeling herself because she ain't as big as she used to be. So she's trying to show off a little something, but not realizing that just because you're not, the numbers on the scale then decreased, you got some other shit going on, right? See, if she really worked that shit out, she'd actually really been able to run more than 7 steps. Like, she was like a slight hop. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. No shame. No fucking shame. Like, you this nigga a fool for doing what he did, though. But it's just like, and it's not shaming because, obesity or being big or anything. It's shaming because there's decency. People should have a common level of decency. Like, you out amongst society like this. Motherfuckers tell me, you're shaming me for wearing. This is where we at, though, right? Y'all remember it used to be like, back in the day, there'd be like one chick who would dress like this. You know what I'm saying? It would be like one chick who would kind of dress provocatively. People would talk about that bitch, and she was probably a go liver and, you know, got around. Like, it was probably a thing. But now it's like the majority dress like, not necessarily flapped out, but way more revealing, way more provocative. And it's the few that actually cover themselves up or dress appropriately or have some kind of sensuality about them. Like when they do dress, it's not just trying to put it all out there, literally letting it all hang out. You know what I'm saying? Hi, you're a terrible person. Just whatever. Anywho, but again, terrible stuff happened, right? Look at that. Yeah, 6-pack. All right. Oh, no, undo. No, that was good. That's right. No. That one going there. All right, so gender reveals, right? We all love gender reveals. I think, I ain't got nothing to say. Let's just watch.
Surprise! Okay. We about to do the gender reveal. Y'all ready?
Yay!
One. Well, what's the boy? Shit, I done had an abortion weeks ago. Surprise! Okay. We about to do the gender reveal. Y'all ready?
Yay!
One. Well, what's the boy? Shit, I done had an abortion weeks ago. Surprise!
Yes, absolutely fake. But this is where we're at in the humor, right? Because we talk about communities that get impacted significantly more than others, right? Some people find this funny. Other people find this tragic. We've normalized certain behaviors that should have never been normalized. That should have never been a thing. I had another video I chose not to include with this. I might put it in tomorrow's stuff. But like I say, motherfuckers make very light of it. Like it's just like condom is plan A. You got the pill as plan B. Abortion is plan C. I mean, that's just what it is, right? Like, fuck it. Well, this is what we're going to do. Abortion is not a form of birth control. But, hey, some people think they are. All right. So I got 2 more videos. One is going to segue to tonight's topic, and then we're going to open up the lines. I'm not even going to say anything.
Oh, they throwing the bitches too. I ain't got my phone. You recording? Break them up. They throwing them all. Oh, she's sticking her ass. Can y'all take my picture? They throwing them. They throwing the people. They doing I'm gonna get active, baby. Bye. Oh, they throwing the bitches too. I ain't got my phone. You recording? Break them up. They throwing them all. Oh, she's sticking her ass. Can y'all take my picture?
Yeah, some Somebody in the middle of all this commotion talking about, can y'all take my picture? Right? At the very end of it. You know what I'm saying? It makes you violent. I think so. I think there's some chemicals that they put in the hair shit that sinks into the scalp that permeates all the way down to the vagina. What's very sad about this is the little boy in the end who has no idea, he's just like shocked. Got the last piece of chicken? Oh, well, hey. That could be the cause. We saw it. We saw what happened with the chicken sandwich epidemic, the real pandemic. But again, I want y'all to notice something else too, right? I want y'all to notice something else. Right? I want y'all to look at the most ineffective individual when it came to breaking this shit up. Bring it back just a little bit.
Wake up! Wake up! Throwing them on food, she's sticking her ass. Y'all take my picture. They throwing them. They throwing people. I'm gonna get active, baby. Oh, they throwing them bitches too.
Now, like I said, I actually didn't realize there was a guy with a security shirt out there who did nothing. So right now, this person here in the red draws served absolutely no purpose. Held for about 5 seconds and then gave up and did nothing. Security nigga worthless. It's sad state of affairs, bro. And here's the thing. Yeah, white people have their shit at boat parties. Or if they do get into it, you know, they don't record it and put on the internet for everybody. But you hear the nigga in the back talking about, man, these some bitches, nigga, break that shit up. Y'all can't break this shit up. And niggas be want to watch that shit. And then you over there, look, you couldn't stop the females. How you gonna stop this nigga? Get your ass out the motherfucking way. Now everybody coming and looking. But again, this is where we are, right? This is where we are. Like, so, all right, we done with that. Shout out to No Pause TV. Shout out to Libs of TikTok. 2 of my favorite Twitter follows. I believe. So we got one last video, so it's gonna segue into the thing. So talk about the baby and the apology. We talked about him a couple of days ago, and you know, was saying he kind of doubled down on his statements, and I was like, all right, cool, yeah, you know, do that. Then things changed. A lot of his shows started getting canceled. They started taking him off a lot of the headliners, you know, all of that stuff for comments that were made, right? So Lil Boosie also kind of had some statements to make whenever that was coming out. But now, after he's been getting taken off everything, he can have some more thoughts. Let's get into it.
Y'all trying to force this. It's sad how y'all trying to force this this gay stuff on the world, bro. It's sad, bro. How y'all trying to ban artists. Y'all sad, bro. It's sad, bro. You know. In 10 years, it ain't gonna be normal for a kid to be straight. You know, it's sad, bro. Y'all trying to force it on these kids, bro. You know. You pushing it on the artists. Push it on all the biggest artists. You know why? Because the kids love those artists. You're attacking these kids. The kids love these artists. So we're going to make all them promote this shit. We're going to make all them promote it. And who going to follow? The kids. It's sad, bro. It's sad, bro. God doing backflips and his backflips right now. It's sad how y'all trying to force this.
I mean, I did not watch this video before playing it. I guess God must be Simone Biles doing backflips. Anyway, so, but I do agree with what he's saying. But for those who didn't let me give y'all the briefing on, what has taken place since, what was that, 2 or 3 days ago? I can't take go beat some woman over a stolen park spot. Terrible. I definitely need to check that out. We'll throw these out here real quick. If anything, he should have been banned for should have been the suit he's wearing in this article. So, rapper was dropped from Lollapalooza. Good, he won't get corona from those crowds in Chicago. Oh, I meant to tell you. Did I save those pictures? We'll see. Will no longer perform at the Governor's Ball and Day in Vegas after he made homophobic comments during Rolling Loud Miami. Again, nobody would have cared. This is why I say motherfuckers shouldn't be having their phones out at these concerts and all this. Nobody would have cared. Crazy shit like this bitch said 1,000 times over. Nobody's cared. Anywho. So, Lollapalooza Governor's Ball announced they previously scheduled their baby. Will no longer play the festival, saluting the homophobic barbers, Rolling Loud. No longer scheduled to perform in November's Day in Vegas. Now the baby's released a new statement apologizing for his remarks. I want to apologize to the LG alphabet community for the hurtful and triggering comments I made. Again, I apologize for my misinformed comments about HIV/AIDS. I know education on this is important. Rolling Loud again, he said, if you didn't show up today with HIV/AIDS or any of them deadly sexually transmitted disease that'll make you die in 2 or 3 weeks, then put yourself on Lighter Up, right? So technically, he just said if you didn't show up with HIV/AIDS, or, which this is now becomes a separate statement, this is a single thing, so he didn't say that the HIV or AIDS is gonna kill you in 2 or 3 weeks. He just said those deadly sexually transmitted disease that'll make you die in 2 or 3 weeks. That's a different reference, in my opinion. That's not even in the same category with AIDS. We all know magic, and anyway. So Dua Lipa, Elton John, all these Elton John, tiny dancer ass, Madonna, who we could say has been on the questionable stuff, Demi Lovato, who doesn't even know her own pronouns, bunch of crazy stuff. So there's that, and yeah, somebody likes to play somebody beat somebody up. They just say that he's being removed from all this stuff, which is weird, right? That's the governor's ball. I'm gonna get to my point, right, about all this stuff and things that were said. Okay, doesn't look like anybody was upset. It looks like plenty of people were still recording and doing all that. This is why you can't say shit no more. You gotta fucking change it. So Founders Entertainment is not and will not tolerate hate or discrimination of any kind. We welcome and celebrate diverse communities that make New York City the greatest city in the world. I'll question that. Thank you to the fans who continue to speak up for what is right, along with you, will continue to do whatever. And I think they replaced him with Roddy Ricch in one of these or something like that. I've never heard of Levitating, so I don't know. Never heard of Dua Lipa, so I don't know. Never heard of Governor's Ball, so I don't know. Yeah. All right. Hey Boosie, you gotta go. I'm sorry. You just gotta go, my nigga. And then, just for those who may want to see it, let's make these larger so I can know what I'm seeing here. So this was the original statement, right? I thought entertainers did stuff like this to, you know, get people fired up, get people energized. Like, you're just saying some shit. Like, that's the problem. Like, you can't say anything. Let me make sure that I don't say anything that's going to upset one individual who made bad choices or had an unfortunate situation that I can't think of, because there's billions of fucking people on this planet. And I'm not thinking about every single situation. And so that's my shame on me, right? That's my fault. Anyway, ladies, if your pussy smell like water, put cell phone lighters up. And we know that they was a lot of them that were lying. Fellas, if you ain't sucking dick in the parking lot, put your cell phone light up. Keep it real. Okay. If you made a choice to suck some wee-wee in the parking lot, that's on you. You just don't put your cell phone lighter. How do you get mad about that? Like, I'm more mad about somebody saying it than somebody out there fellatiating whatever you choose to do. Hey, whatever. Other individuals in the parking lot. I don't know, right? This is where we are. I guess there's no sanctity in the parking lots anymore. Again, kind of some of the similar same stuff I showed y'all. Here's the apology that was made. And again, you know what it is. The money started getting funny, so hey, I already got canceled from a bunch of shit. You know how it goes, right? You know what it is. And that's why I think that, like, artists and shit like that, and I got to figure out a way to do it, should always be independent, because that way the people who actually fuck with you. You know what I mean? And it's not, you don't have all these other major deals having say so on how you operate, right? So you got to figure those things out. There it is. Now, here's where I want to, like, get into all of this shit. This is where I want to get into all this shit. Then I don't know. We may or may not have time to talk about Kamala. We'll see. This is where I want to get into all this shit, right? These motherfuckers are rappers. They talk about multiple ways of running through hoes, treating bitches like shit. They talk about killing, murdering, drug usage, drug dealing, all kind of crazy shit, right? All kind of off the wall shit. They're just telling their stories of where they come from. You can talk about all that shit. Talk about killing niggas all you want to. Talk about doing physical bodily harm to people. Talk about, you know, creatively violating women in whatever manner you choose to. Just don't talk about the gays. Don't talk disrespectfully about the gays. Don't talk disrespectfully about how people who have STDs or STIs or whatever you want to call them, which can come from participating in the actions that you push in your music, right? And I'm not saying that's the only way it come from, but it's an easy way for it to happen. But again, you're asking motherfuckers who say all the crazy shit in the world. Like I said, you can say all that stuff, but the two things you cannot talk about in rap music, the two things you may not speak on in rap music, the gays anymore, even though rap was founded on all that shit, right? That was like a part of the thing. But now you cannot talk about the gays, and you cannot talk about the J's. The J's and the gays are off limits. I'm not talking about Jordans. I'm not talking about brand new Jordan drops, right? So, of course, the team wrote that apology. You're not even sure. I might have missed it. But again, right? So here it is, right? Hey, don't you send me Lovato. It's not rambling. This is all important stuff, right? But again, like I said, you can't talk with Jays or the gays, and then you have no say so. So at this point, what is it? What does it become? Does Boosie have a point in what he says? You know, that now you're going to make it in 10 years, it's going to be bad to be straight. The chick told you, hey, if you're super straight, you got a breeding kink. Every day I show y'all some new video where there's some new weird, questionable sexual orientation coming out. Like, there's no way of knowing them, right? They told you it was 85 genders or 58 genders on Facebook, and then 85 something sexualities. Who can really know that? Who can really know that? Who can really understand all of that stuff, right? So, there we go. Now, time is, we got a few minutes. Let me switch over and see what the number is. So I'm gonna use that, try that same number from last night. Hopefully it works. Well, it should work this time. I tried it beforehand. And if we have a thought or two, we'll keep the calls about 5 minutes. We can get a couple of calls in. I think this is it. All right. So, take Trill's wrench. Trill's a terrible person. I think it was Broderick. I gave Broderick a temporary wrench. I think he violated and left so nobody knew that it was him. Broderick's also a very terrible person. Broderick's like rolling in Parmesan sauce right now. I need that wrench. He won't give me that wrench. Do something that makes me feel good. Anywho, so I guess if I'm gonna put the number up, right, I should actually open the actual line. That helps with the whole phone thing. So there's that. The number 323-984-7716. Talking about Cali earlier. So yeah, let's use a LA number. It's something I like about, I know what I said I don't like about this phone line. Everything's all right with this thing except for the fact that it makes too much noise. Like, if it didn't ring, it'd be great, right? But then again, I guess that helps if I'm like getting all distracted and shit. But at the same time, oh, well, yeah, do that. Don't do that. There's more settings here that I didn't see. That. Okay. So yeah, still not the settings I want. So if they would have had, like I say, like a silent ringer on this bitch, then it would be great. But that's the issue. It does not have. This is why I have it. Let's see. It's over here. Yeah, all that stuff. Yeah, I wish they did have that option, but they do not have an option to have no sound. You know what I'm saying? Rogers also slanging illegal ribs. So he's slanging rap ribs from New York. I wish there was. That's it. If they had that one thing. If they had that one thing that would make it, I could work with it. But like I said, I just don't like that fucking fact that it rings every time. That's actually crazy, because y'all remember when it started out, I think I used to use the grasshopper line. And They actually sent me a thing like, come on back, please come back to Grasshopper or some shit. I wonder if I went back to Grasshopper, if they still have all my old contacts and shit saved. I doubt it. I highly doubt it. But then that would actually be pretty cool. But again, oh, they suck too because they have the they don't have a fucking silent dilly app. Let me see something. So but we'll have a very interesting show tomorrow because Trill sent an interesting. It's actually two very interesting videos. Like I said, I don't want to dive into the Kamala. We'll save Kamala, I guess, for tomorrow too, because that's a whole entity into itself, and 13 minutes isn't enough time to talk about all of that. So we'll definitely. Oh, it's a fucking mosquito trap. But say somebody cutting their fucking yard this late at night. Oh, shut the fuck up. Oh, fuck no. No way. That motherfucker must have kept going when I fucking stopped using it. They still kept charging me for it. There's no way that'll happen. So, again. So, yeah, put the number out. Nobody calls. Where's Ashley? Ashley coming here every night talking about open up the damn line. And then, no, I didn't. I'm gonna be honest. I have not been watching the. Appreciate the love, Mike. I appreciate you too. I appreciate no one else but you, Michael. You and Sarah. Heidi's terrible. I like New York John. I love Miss Grace. What's the motherfucking deal? Easy Money. I don't like Broderick. Broderick's terrible. Let's see. Only leftist. She tries to bully me for pistachio. 17's cool. Let's see. Who else? Dan the motherfucking man is great. Shonda's great. I'm gonna be honest, I like everybody but Heidi. Everybody but Heidi. I mean, I have no issues with anybody but Heidi and Broderick. They're like kind of in the same boat. Heidi and Broderick are on the same page. Like one is like just a white version of the other, right? So, and I'm talking about Broderick because the white version of Heidi. So, I don't know, man. Like I say, it's a lot of stuff going on, and I'm still going through these different services. So I've tried another one I was testing out earlier, and I didn't really care for it. Because, like I said, a lot of these services, they either want you to have like 3 lines, and they are like you pay per line, and don't have a reason to have 3 lines or to have 3 users per line or whatever. Then, like I said, a lot of them don't have the proper features. Then a lot of them don't. It's just like it's kind of hard to pin it down. Like I say, the one I want, I just don't want to pay that much for it. So me being cheap and then finding the proper service. It's yeah. That's pretty much what it is. Heidi's a terrible person. The gross twerker. Oh, you're talking about that one. Yeah, the Joker. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's my deal. Like, I could go in on the black women thing again and just like, why? Who? like this twerking shit. It's trash now, right? It's been trash for a few years now. I've been like against the twerk for a few. Like it was cool in the fucking 90s. This shit ain't new. Like in the South, motherfuckers been doing that shit. Like that was some New Orleans shit for a fucking long time. And you know, Houston's not that far from New Orleans. It's far enough, but not far from Louisiana and all that behavior. So like we were familiar with all that shit in the early 90s. You know what I'm saying? Maybe late 80s. And then all of a sudden, Little Chicken Butt does it on stage, and now the whole fucking world can't stop shaking their ass. Like, it's been doing this in music videos for a long time. It's always been a thing. And now you got Russian dance twerk groups. You got fucking, like, people use this as a symbol of fucking freedom and shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I'm disgusted by it. Like, I have absolutely, it does nothing for me. It's trash. Like, you've seen every possible type of ass twerk. Good ass, terrible ass. I posted that video in the fucking Discord the other day. Box booty ass. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I got to figure out why the bot is not preparing, properly delivering the pistachios for the trivia. Let me see what's happening in here. Oh, you know what? I wonder. Is that in the scripts? That's great. Oh, it's running the trivia, but it's not fucking paying out for the trivia. That might be the problem. I didn't have it. I had it. I didn't even have it on. That might be the case. That might be the reason why it wasn't working. But that's what I'm saying. So it's like, it's to the point where, like I say, people who are not sexually appealing to the majority, you know what I'm saying? Like, you've seen every type of, when you've seen every type of physical being do this stuff. Who was it? The fucking last year, you had gays twerking for pride, freedom, or some shit. Like, how does this fucking be a thing? How is this at all a benefit? Hey, if I shake my ass, we'll get free. Or if I shake my ass, I feel liberated. Showed the video with the chicks shaking their ass in the fucking restaurant. Like, I don't have common decency. I'm hungry, but the music's on. Let me shake my ass all in people's face. Let me stand in chairs like I ain't got no fucking home training. You would not do that shit at your friend's house. You wouldn't do that shit at your mama's house. If your mama allowed, then your mama's a thought. If your mama allowed that kind of behavior in her house, your mama's a thotty. All right? You tell her, Aunt Honcho said you're a thotty, mom. I don't know why he would talk about you in such a manner. Your mama probably be out there shaking her head. What'd he say? Huh? He called me a thotty. Why would he call me that? You know, that's she get it from her mama, right? And like I say, it's crazy because, you know, it's not to sound hypocritical, but I think in life you have to have growth, and a lot of people don't have growth. A lot of people associate, you know, this is the culture. This is not culture. You know what I'm saying? This is not culture. Like, that used to be something that was confined to the strip clubs, right? I want to see ass shaking, I'm gonna go to the strip club. If I want to see ass shaking, I'm gonna go to the club. But now, I might go fucking check the fucking mailbox. I might get attacked by a random twerker on the way. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? I might go to the Chick-fil-A of fabric stores, you know, Hobby Lobby. Might get attacked by a random twerker in Hobby Lobby. Who knows? Just disgracing God's crafts. You know what I mean? Oh, they vaxxed that thing up. Oh my God. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Good night, Miss Bill. I don't know how down bad Juvie is to do that. I don't know how down bad Manny Fresh is to do any of that. But it made me very sad. And the crazy thing about it is, I guarantee that worked. I guarantee that got some people to go get that shit done. I showed y'all another, like with niggas, all you gotta do is sing and dance. Sing, dance, twerk, rap, and that shows y'all, right? That shows y'all exactly what they think of niggas. Niggas do it to themselves too. But I always get mad when you talk about the shit. I don't know. Again, like I said, I have retired my black card. It is what it is. I don't give a fuck if niggas mad at me. I don't want to get invited to the cookout. Matter of fact, who said all niggas can cook? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want who's cooking at the cookout. If it ain't a Mexican dude on the grill at the cookout, I ain't going to the cookout. I'm going to the what the Mexicans call that shit. The children's birthday parties. That's that's where they do all their cooking. I don't want to go to the cookout. I'd rather go to Mexican children's birthday parties than go to the cookout. Yeah, but that's the thing, right? We were lied to. We were lied to about treating women with respect. Like, but here's the thing: you can treat ladies with respect, but then now the ladies behave like some of these others because somebody told them that was oh shit. But they don't like I said, they don't have that respect for themselves. But I'm supposed to respect you, but you walk around looking crazy as cat shit, behaving like a fucking Neanderthal, and I'm supposed to put you on a pedestal. I'm supposed to treat you with this in this manner in which you don't have for yourself. So I 100% agree with you. But like I said, it's getting harder and harder to tell the ladies from the rest of them. Because like I say, you'll have some women that almost look like they're decently dressed and they're, they look like they have some sense until they either start talking or they start acting up. And then you're just like, wow, I got duped. They got me. You know what I mean? So it's a sad state of affairs that the entire world is in. And again, like I say, I'm just waiting for the simulation to be over. You know what I'm saying? Like it's unfortunate. It is truly unfortunate. For those of you who fuck with the sauce, we will sauce tomorrow. I've been trying to finish up this shit at the casa. Got kind of hosed by bullshit. Some bullshit contractors for the most part. So at this point, we're just like, fuck it. We're just gonna get it done. But it's been good to have running water in the kitchen again. What is this? August after like 6 fucking months. You know what I'm saying? And then fucking actually have the appliances that have been sitting in the garage, new appliances, finally be able to put them in and use them. It's just been a bunch of nonsense. But I have never been so happy to have a kitchen. Good night, Mike. You have a good one. I'm gonna wrap it up here myself. Like, again, the shit you take for granted, man. Like, oh my goodness. Tomorrow, like I say, Trill sent me a video. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna look at that, break that down. I got something I want to talk about sometime this week. I'm not sure what I'm going to talk about. I'll pick a day and maybe not show any videos that day. We're just going to do it like, say, old school did style, just talk. So, I'm just like I said, been a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. Oh my God, it's terrible. But with that being said, it's about that time to wrap it up. I'm going to go get me some sleep. But I do appreciate each and every one of y'all. I do thank y'all. Even though nobody called Miss Building one of pistachios. How dare her? We should be on time, 9 o'clock tomorrow, instead of we're just gonna have a pleasant video session. Just nothing but happy videos. Oh shit. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. That wasn't supposed to happen. Yeah, I almost made a huge mistake there. My foot slipped and kicked my PC and it almost restarted everything. So that means it's definitely time for me to take my ass to bed. But like I said, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I thank y'all for being here. It is my honor. It is my privilege. But more than anything, y'all let me sit here with these fucking things on my head again. You know, y'all, this is a setup. This is what y'all just want to look at this asshole with these fucking headphones on his head. We're not calling him, see how long he sits there with that shit on his head looking crazy. But more than anything, it is my pleasure, and I thank y'all for joining me this evening. But we should be on time tomorrow and all those good things. Ooh, interesting. But with that being said, I'm trying to produce. I ain't got to go home. So I gotta get the fuck about the bed.